Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the time has obviously arrived. You can see on the screen over here with the account that I'm using, all of the guy's stuff is in like Japanese, which is like kind of like interesting, but they've got something else. And that is going to be a fully activated Qingxiao resonance chain. And the goal over here is very simple. Let's take a look at a fully activated Qingxiao with her resonance chain. An S6R5 Qingxiao. And let's get going from there. Because as you can see, the build is looking kind of crazy on 98.7% crit rate, good ER, and like really good attack stats as a whole. Not 100%, but very, very, very close. And we're also going to have an R5 weapon. Yeah, that's a lot of attack. That's a lot of arrow damage bonus, and that's going to be a lot of actual damage as well.
If you're saving up for some of the upcoming banners, you've got to check out Enjoy GM. It's a top-up platform that gives you some of the best prices on in-game currency, especially for Wuthering Waves, with discounts up to 20% off. New users get 8% off site-wide that's stacked with member deals, 6480 plus 1600 Lunites for just $75. Note, discounts may vary by the region. The process is super simple. Just your UID and server and your Lunites will arrive in minutes. They also have 24/7 customer support and work with tons of global payment methods, so it's fast and convenient. Plus, Enjoy GM is certified with PCI DSS security standards and has received consistently high ratings on Trustpilot, a platform you can trust completely. I've tested it myself. It's safe, legit, and saves you real money. If you want to stock up on your Lunites before the banners drop, click the link in the description below or the pinned comment and start saving with Enjoy GM today.
So that's going to be what the Qingxiao was looking like. But there are going to be some other characters on the team, right? Because she has a best in slot team. And that's going to feature units like, well, as you can see over here, we got Mornier at S6 too, so she's going to be providing, I don't really know what she does. Yeah, her S6 is really bad. She kind of stops at S2, so we're just going to, basically S2 and S6 Mornier are kind of the same for Qingxiao's damage, so there you go. We will have an R5 Starfield Calibrator though, so that's going to give us the Concerto and a lot of critical damage too, so be prepared for some screenshot numbers. And we're also going to be having this. Dina with our 102%. Why is the build so fucking bad on this character? Are we just trolling? Because she's S6 too. Yeah, because Denya at S6 has a lot of very specific things. We'll be talking about some of the mechanics that are actually in here that really allow certain units to function a lot better. And that's going to be the Toon Strain ones. So let's go ahead. Let's start breaking this all down. Before we begin, we got to talk about Qingxiao's nodes. Because Qingxiao's nodes transform her kit and her gameplay in a way that is not obvious at first glance, but you're really going to have to keep track of some of your new resources to do well. So, let's go for the sequence node review. Like clouds that meet and drift apart. So basically, Qingxiao gains this new attack called like... Okay, there's a couple of components to this. She gains 16% crit rate, which is why this build is at like almost 100%. She's going to increase her sword light ward stack, so she can basically face tank more hits, interruption immunity, and damage taken. She's also going to gain Exorcising Seal, which is basically going to be like an additional nuke that does 400% of her attack, considered basic, but it deals more damage based off of how many of these seals, well, she gets rid of. She can't regain these Exorcising Seals, though, until she's at S6, because you can see over here, right, she gains like kind of like the ability to regain those stacks. Yeah, gain Exorcising Seal stacks equal to the highest Mind Lock stack count present among nearby enemies. You get what's going on, right? So to basically reactivate and reuse her S1, you've got to get her S6. But that's like one attack, one nuke that she gets. Her S2, on the other hand, increases your Mind Lock stacks to 25. And what does Mind Lock do? You deal additional damage and gain additional damage bonus, amplification, and damage bonus for each stack. And you increase the stack limit from 15 to 25. So naturally, that's a lot of damage bonus that's built in over there. But this is the realistic part about Mind Lock. You're realistically never going to get to 25 stacks on any enemy, because they will die usually before you get to 25 stacks unless you're having some other stuff in her kit. It's going to be really hard to get there. Heaven's Clarity is also going to be enhanced, which is going to be her buff that she gets from entering combat or using her liberation. She's going to apply 6 additional stacks of Mind Lock when she enters and transitions into her enhanced state. So this will help out a little bit, but do keep in mind your stack limit's being increased by 10, but then you only got 6 additional stacks in a rotation. Do you see what's going on over here? You're still sort of like down until your second rotation. During heavy attack String Blade, you're also going to gain Okay, well, first things first. Your crit damage is going to increase by 100%, which is going to be a lot. And then during heavy attack String Blade, which is her transformation move, you'll gain World and Chorus equal to your highest Mind Lock stack count. And remember, that's 25. Each stack increases the damage multiplier of her heavy attack by 3%. What's 25 times 3, chat? 75%. This gives her a 75% damage multiplier on her heavy attack if you have 25 Mind Lock stacks. Do you see why building up these stacks and all of that is super important for this character sequence nodes? Everything is like, all of her damage is like based off the Mind Lock stacks. Then she's also going to have this. The Gathered Mind effect of Inherent Skill, Sea of Thought, World of Dust now inflicts 2 stacks of Tune Strain Interfered. And what's something that happens, guys? Every time Qingxiao applies Tune Strain Interfered, they get Mind Lock. So this also increases your Mind Lock gain as well. You can sort of see going up to S3 is going to be your real sort of like value point over here. You're going to gain way more Mind Lock stacks, generate them a lot faster. She's going to generate her own faster. And that's going to be how it all kind of like weaves together here. S4 is just great. A 20% attack buff if you inflict 2 straight, nothing too crazy. And then S5 is going to be damage multiplier of her resident skill is going to be increased by 100. It does no damage, so this is cosmetic. And then she's also going to have sword flight stuff, overworld shit. And then her S6, you guys already saw this before. Targets are going to take 40% more damage from basically her heavy attacks and her enhanced skills. And then during the heavy attack String Blade, she gains the exercising seal stacks, right? Which are going to increase that Juke perdition damage. You get 25 at S1, and now you can refresh that by using this enhanced skill. And then Mind Lock is also going to buff this Juke perdition, the S1's damage. The S1's damage doesn't get buffed by Mind Lock until you get to S6, but that's where she gets some big upgrades there. And then, well, that's just the second part of the Mind Lock damage buff. And then she's also going to have a 20% increase in the Tune Strain effect, which is, remember, you gain additional damage based off the Tune Break boost. So, as you can see, this kit is really focused around generating even more Mind Lock stacks. You get more in certain ways, but you really want to make sure you're getting as much as possible so that you can get all of those other interactions across things like Juke Perdition, her S1, and other components of her kit. But there are some bonuses over here. Oh, we also have an R5 Denya weapon. That's crazy, right? Denya has some very, very, very specific buffs in here. Wait, let me just make sure I find the right one. She has specific buffs to tune teams. The first one is on her S2, where basically, after inflicting Tune Strain shifting on the target, they get 20 extra Tune Break boost, and their off-tune levels increased by 100% of the max. That's really good. And that's really good for Qingxiao, because that's going to make you Tune Break them faster, get stacks faster, and most importantly, build Mind Lock faster if you're able to do this. And I really actually think, like, you might want to start off the rotation with, like, a Denya E or something, and then immediately Tune Break them. I think that's what you could do. You could just immediately Tune Break them. I'm not super sure. We're going to have to play around with this one. And then her S3, let me see over here. Nothing in particular for Toon teams. Yeah, I don't think this has any special effects for Toon teams. This is going to increase your Tune Strain application, but not interfered. And that's not going to help too much either. And then you're also going to have, let me see over here. What's the Tune Strain bonus? When Denya's in Resonance mode, Tune Strain. When Resonators in the team deal Tune Break damage to mistuned enemies, they additionally inflict 1 stack of Tune Strain interfered. And what is that going to do, guys? That's going to give you more Mind Lock. So essentially, an S6 Denya really makes your S6 Qingxiao a lot stronger. That's the point. It makes her a lot fucking stronger. And then the end result is Qingxiao's S6 strength is actually dependent on whether or not your Denya has her S2 or her S6. Do you guys get what's going on over here? This might be one of like the first kits or first sequence nodes I've ever seen, right? Where the performance actually does depend on another character's S6. So even her whale team is expensive. It's funny, but this has potential to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest S6 team in the game, as long as you got the other characters. Right, so now let's go ahead. Let's get this going. This should be exciting, but we'll see. And also, Yumi, I didn't look at your video because I wanted it to be a surprise for myself, right? It's kind of like, imagine you got like a Lamborghini and you know you're about to test drive a Lamborghini later. Would you Google like how to drive a Lamborghini, or would you just go into it raw? I'd go into it raw because I don't want to be spoiled, right? And so that's why I'm just going into this one raw. Y'all get it? Fair? All right. All right, so now we got Sigilum. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's a thing. So, you can just skill after transforming. Okay, well, that's good to know. Okay, well, that guy just blew up there. All right. Okay, that's cool, too. All right, I already messed up. Yeah, I thought he was going to kill me there. Denya gets interrupted a lot, but you can't really dodge after casting your second skill. Yeah, that's one part. That's one part of her kit where she gets interrupted a lot. All right, let me see here. Wait, did I not apply 2 straight shifting there? What was that? Does she need her intro? That's a big tomb break, though. Mornier doesn't inflict strain. Yeah, I hit him with Denya's umbrella, though. Or Denya's bubble, though. So I thought it was going to be it. Wait, what the hell? Where's her shit? Did I mess up her rotation, or did I, like, not... Wait, where did your resources go? You gotta open with Qingxiao or Denya. Ah, okay. I opened with the Qingxiao Echo and it put straight up. Okay, yeah, no, that was kind of sick, actually. All right. Okay, all right. Hey, guys, I don't know the S6 rotation. How about you get off my fucking back, bro? Yes, I don't know the S6 rotation. What do you want from me? I don't fucking have the characters. Y'all be like out here saying all this shit like I'm a fucking, what's it called? Come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Is this shit like bugged? Dude, it's gonna be really hard to get good gameplay here. It's gonna be really hard because, like, bros, like, I'm not gonna be able to cast my ult. I was like thinking, should I heavy attack here? And I was like, wait, if I do that, I can't ult. That's gonna be rough. End state, it's not open yet. Okay, I see the vision though. Oh, so that's what people are doing. All right, that hologram. We could. I kind of just want to maybe go get 25 mind log stacks and then ult and then just see what happens. Oh, I didn't get a tomb break off. Oh, no, I got it there. All right, what does it just look like when I ult, bro? One strike. I can't even see the screen. I can't even see the final number. Okay, well, that's not really good test. Yeah, I don't think there's even a point in testing it here. Your shit is cooked, bro. Yeah, that was 95k per small tick, and I think it does 13 small ticks. Yeah, I think it does 13 small ticks. This is probably our issue with having an S6 Denya. Yeah, I don't think that there's actually content in this game that, like, this team can actually run into if you're gonna have Denya S6 as well. All right, Hey, maybe I can fight the hologram for the first time here. Yeah, we'll just fight the hologram for the first time. Yeah, no, this is gonna be balanced. Okay, let's do it, brother. Yeah, let's do it, brother. This is gonna be my first time on it. Hopefully we don't kill it too fast. I'm gonna get grabbed. Bro, what's up with this fucking kind of cool looking... I didn't know he did that. He kind of blew my ass up. Okay, all right, here we go. I can't even get the nuke on the attack, so there's no content in the game currently that you can actually even do a rotation with this kit. I can't even forte. What? Dude, I think I think that the way that these two interact with each other is they're too strong together. I don't think that the game even knows what to do to combat this. Does that make sense? It seems like they don't know how to combat this. I think they made them too strong together. Am I tripping balls? Is the only content we can do into arrow resistance? Because if so, that's a little rough. Test with Atom Smasher? It's not a bad idea. That guy is a bit of a dickhead. Wait, where is Atom Smasher? Is he gone? I can't see him no more. Wait, did they delete Atom Smasher from the game? Where is he at, though? Wait, I can't find him no more. What happened to him? His holo's gone? Oh, you can only fight him now. Oh, his holo is gone. Yeah, because I mean, I don't see him over here no more. Yeah, I don't see him here no more. Oh, that's a bit rough. Yeah, no, that guy was pretty challenging. There's this guy saying Sigilum. Mods, can you ban him from YouTube if the Sigilum fight, like, is just a complete waste of fucking time? Yeah, this guy's been spamming Sigilum for the past, like, 30 minutes. If this fight is just a complete waste of time, just ban him. He's so fucking annoying, it's ridiculous. He keeps misspelling him. He keeps typing it as, like, fucking Silgrim. Like Pilgrim, but with a fucking S instead of P. He keeps writing Silgrim in fucking chat, bro. I've seen it, like, 30 fucking times. It's like, retard, can you at least spell it fucking properly? Bro, you wrote Silgrim 10 fucking times. Fuck. It's the fact that he was spamming, but then also misspelling it. I think it's the misspelling part that, like, pissed me off. Bitch! Bitch, I'm just trying to tomb break your ass! Come on here, dude! What are you doing?
Initiating criticality protocol. Is it my turn? Please, don't. Pity me. Devour.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. Bro, I swear to God, my Qingxiao is like bugged. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. There is something fucked up happening over here. You are using her forte if you open up the fight with her. She has this special... Yeah, you can't actually open up the fight with her. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta open up with Denya. Yeah, opening it up with Denya is the proper way to do it. Why? Because Qingxiao loses her passive if you open up with her. So that's why my intros were looking so weird before. It's because I was using that one, like, Kevin's Clarity thing. Oh no. Oh my god, this is so ass. Oh my god, that's so ass, actually. Yeah, so what happened was the guy went, like, invulnerable, and I guess I should have, like, stayed on Denya. All right, come on. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, well, yeah, okay. So this is... okay. I think I know what we have to do. I think I know what we have to do. We're trying to reach 25 stacks to see the damage, but it's so hard because Denya's killing, like, we're just killing them so quickly. Maybe if we go against something fusion resistant so Denya and Mornier deal no damage, that might help. That could be it. That could be the one. And so what if I just stay on Denya, finish Sigilum off, and then just intro skill onto Qingxiao once he's damageable again? I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, no, this is a little bit tough, brother. Bro. Okay, all right, that worked. That worked. There we go. Bro. All right. He's got 12 mind lock stacks now. Okay, come on, Denya, pop off. Come on, pop off. All right, let's see it.
Lend me one hand.
Quick energy.
All right, I'm just gonna need to have the ult.
Purge the realm.
You can't even see the damage, bro. Bro, what is that shit, man? You can't even fucking see it, dude. It's too strong. There's nothing in the game that can survive this without being error resistant. Is that it? Where can you go? Bro, where can you even go? Hey, what about the reactor husk? That guy's a tanky bitch. That's one tanky motherfucker. In Tower 4, you can do it. Dude, this is ridiculous, man. Okay, this is a fucked up team. I realize that. But why are your overworld teams so, like, fucking diseased? Like, what is this? I'm sorry. Can we just comment on what the fuck that is supposed to be? Like, what are you playing?
So is it my turn? Not yet. Assuming master control. All units fire. Attack.
Bro, the Mornier rotation at S6 is like you're on the character for a quarter of a second. Realistically, right? Like, it's actually a quarter of a fucking second. Oh, shit. Oh, my fucking God. I forgot he did that. What the fuck?
Waiting for.
Dude, he actually went into his most disgusting moves right off rip. Did he not? He did he not? Holy shit. Like, that triple chop that he does in the air, bro, like, if you get hit with that, it's fucking over, man. Like, you are staggered for, like, 20 seconds. Like, straight up. It's crazy. Bro, how does this bitch not... Bro! How did she not have full resonance energy, man? I've never seen that before. Anyways, all right.
All my will. In one strike.
Is that a 2 million? Was that? Oh, we finally saw it. Oh, we finally fucking saw it, bro. It was a 2.4 million. After all of those other hits. And only 19 stacks, though. So we still had 6 more stacks to go. Do you kind of see what's a little bit ridiculous about this character? I think I see what Pridwin was talking about now. The strength of her S6 is literally so dependent on your Denya is kind of unreal. Denya literally buffs Qingxiao's damage so much on her, like, higher nodes, it's insane. To the point where it's almost a little odd, the relationship that's going on over here. Do you see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen a kit or, like, a character that benefits so much from another character's nodes. Truly, I think the last time we saw anything close to this, right, was, like, Yuno's S2, which... Oh, like, yeah, Yuno's S2, right? Which also, like, gives Augusta 40% additional amp. Well, I guess this will be good for Jingran as well, right? Like that's the last time I feel like I saw it. But now it feels like the power of an S6 Denya hinges on whether or not you got an S6 Qingxiao or something like that. Like, your S6 Denya literally gets much better if you have, like, Qingxiao and stuff like that. And I think the honest take is, this team might deal the most damage in the game in a ramped out fight. And I think in End State Matrix, which we're probably going to give it a try with later, in End State Matrix, this is probably going to be the best team in the game. I don't, like, you're just going to pick up the 25 mind lock stacks, transfer them to another enemy, and then one rotate their ass. And then just pick it up and then move it to another. This is probably going to be a new end state world record sort of thing going on. Yeah, probably an end state world record. All right, try the infinite ship in Whiwa. You know what? Yeah, we can see how far it goes in infinite torrents, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we're obviously gonna be overkilling like fucking crazy, but yeah, this should be a decent side 1 team. Yeah, it should be a decent side 1 team. Hey, I'm deleting your score. Hope you're not mad. Deal with it, brother. All right, there we go. It's hey, fuck it. Put on the gold token too. Yeah, put on. Hey, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? I don't care. I'll put on the fucking gold token. What are you gonna do about it, pussy?
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
All right, here we go, boys.
Structural override. Enough. Surprise.
Change of mode. Piss the sky. Focus the moon. How many strikes can you survive? All my will. And one strike.
Assuming master control. Processing complete. Authorizing maximum output. Is it my turn? Lend me your hand.
Bro, this bitch still doesn't have energy.
Urged by my hand. Heaven descend. Quick energy.
I'm like, I feel like I have to like pause in between the attacks because each one is like fucking murdering an entire village.
Cleanse the filth.
Bro, I can't even like...
Assuming master control. Attack initiating criticality protocol.
Bro, I can't even like fucking... Bro, they're dying too fast.
Is it my turn?
Bro, where's this bitch's energy, man? I swear, she's like getting nerfed in this game mode.
Take a bite.
Free. One with the sword.
Splitting the night.
Annihilate. Shattering flames. Rising steel. Swords. Purge the realm. In.
Assuming master control. Order stars. Hear my query.
Yeah, it's kind of just like...
Is it my turn?
Bro, which bitch? Which zip code are you in?
Devour. Radiance no more.
Change of mode. Imperial burning. Focus the moon. How many strikes can you survive? Piss.
I'm just gonna body this wave right here. Yeah, here we go.
Cleanse
Ding.
the filth.
Assuming master control.
All right, so we got a clean 8K. We got a clean 8K on try one. What do S6R5 teams usually get? What do S6R5 teams usually get? To be honest, I don't know. For a full S6 team, this is pretty bad. It is side one with like Denya and stuff. And so if you wanted crazy teams, you would probably get 10K on side two. I also have a ping issue. Yeah, I also have a massive ping issue, so it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I have good ping, I kill like 10 more waves, right? Yeah, the mobs were spawning giga slow. And I think I missed an ult. I don't fucking care. But this is the fucking thing. I don't actually care what the S6R5 teams are getting because, like, I don't have any S6R5 characters. So, like, it's good to know that this is roughly, I guess, in Whiwa, at least in line with other things. Because, guys, I think you're just killing stuff so fast in Whiwa. It truly depends on how... I don't think Whiwa clears are necessarily a great measure of S6R5. That's my personal thing. Right? Because there are certain characters that are just going to be way better in Whiwa than other ones. And I feel like Qingxiao, even though she's a decent Whiwa unit, it's like, I just foresee there being so many better characters. You can't kill what hasn't spawned yet. And yeah, it's just about having consistent damage and just enough damage to kill the waves. Like, you would love in Whiwa if you just dealt 1 million tick damage every 2 seconds. Versus Like, you get what's going on, right? So yeah, let's take a look over here then. So we've basically taken a look at the character and how she functions in every single avenue. She's a little bit strong, and I don't think you are gonna get any potential out of her as an S6R5 unit until End State Matrix comes out. And I feel like that's probably one of the more disappointing things about her design, is that she seems so end state oriented that stuff like her 25 stacks and all of that, it's kind of just cosmetic, right? Like, especially this one, like 25 stacks, all of those things, it seems kind of like cosmetic in relation to how her nodes could have been designed. But I guess that makes her ceiling, like for an end state unit, absolutely disgusting, because you'll have 25 mind lock stacks on the enemy and then blow them the fuck up, and then the next boss is going to come in, get those stacks, and then you're going to blow them the fuck up. And then S2 Denya is just in here being the most ridiculous enabler of the archetype I've ever seen. It automatically gets you a tomb break at the start. Yeah, all of that. I guess there's one last thing that can be done, and that is showing the highest single damage screenshot that you can do with this character. And this is going to be a little bit tricky, and it's going to involve us basically not going on Qingxiao. Our goal will be to literally get as many tomb break stacks as we can, and then just ult the fallacy of no return as it spawns. That's the goal. I hope you're ready for it, because we're basically going to be stuck on like Denya and Mornier for like the whole time. Just basically, these two are going to be like juggling Sigilum, bro. So yeah, that's going to be, as you can see over there, we got 9 on that first hit. And so I'm just going to be waiting over here now.
Please don't.
Getting some more. Yeah, we got to strategize over here for this screenshot. And like, this is the conversation I'm having to myself right now, right? I could, right? Like, go on to Qingxiao and stuff and just obliterate this guy. But that'd be pretty dumb, right? It'd be pretty dumb to go on to Qingxiao and, like, obliterate this guy. Instead, staying on characters like Mornier will let me build up his off tune without damaging him that much, right? No, she's doing a decent amount of damage, though. All right, so now we're at 13. Good God, this is kind of a... So is this what you were doing? You were just like fucking beating this dude's ass with Mornier's lasers. Her ult's already hitting for 600. Oh, this bitch is actually dying from this. You like those lasers, ho? 15. All right, 17. I need to stop ulting or he's going to die. Hey, never say I'm bad at dodging, boys. Check this shit out. I'm a fucking freak. You know what the funniest thing is? This might not actually 3-star clear, but that's what we have to do. Like, it might literally not 3-star clear. Bro, imagine if, like, you had to non-sarcastically win a fight like this. What?
Is it my turn?
Oh my God, it Toon Strain ran out because I wasn't applying it. Oh, okay, wait, we're ready. Wait, we ready. Wait, we ready. All right, I'm just gonna basic attack him until I'm at Concertos. Bro, I thought I had my revive. What happened? Oh my God, I thought I had my revive, bro. What the fuck was that? And Mornier's Symphony Field was gone? Oh, that's... Okay, all right. This is gonna be fucking annoying, man. Montage. Bro, this is so annoying, man. This is so annoying, bro. Wait a second. I just had an idea. What if I just kill this guy right here? Yeah, no, I think I can just kill this guy and then we're good. Yeah, you don't like that, do you, brother? Yeah, get fucking scratched, bro. You're fucking dead, bro. Get fucking cut up, bro. Here we go, boys. It's here. 25.
Purge the realm.
Wait, why did that only do like 214k? What was that? Wait, I thought that was supposed to do way more damage. No Mornier outro? Oh, and no interfered marker. Oh, bro, this is so complicated, man. Fuck this shit, dude. This shit is so complicated, man. Dude, I have to go through a fucking math PhD to like even fucking... Bro, I'm sorry. This shit is... It's kind of stupid. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. This feels dumb. Basically, I'm like griefing a rotation to try to reach a damage number that like I can only reach with this retarded method because the team does too much damage. Do you see what I'm talking about here? It's like, this just feels dumb. An S6 you will realistically never see. I guess if you have the other S6 character, because they are just dying. It's hard to reach the full potential of it. And I guess that's where you really just need to be understanding of some of the complications when it comes to this character at S6. I've never seen a unit where it feels like it's this hard to actually fully utilize their sequence nodes. Does that make sense? It feels difficult to get to like 25. It feels difficult to get the full value out of it. And to me, it's almost like, are these sequence nodes designed in a good way? Or should they have maybe... Should she be getting more than 6 or something like that, right? Should she simply just have a higher rate of the stack generation by herself instead of like feeling like you need to... I don't know, right? It's like, to me, it's a little bit... We'll see, right? We'll see. I think shit's made for Matrix in mind, and I guess the fact that you don't get too much out of it outside of Matrix is a little bit...
Beware of the evils.
This is retarded. Anyways, yeah, you get what's going on there, right? So I think the main takeaway is know what you're getting yourself into. Know what you're getting yourself into. This unit does have, especially on S2 and S3, some complications in that regard.
Pick up the pace.
Yeah. We'll try it out again once we get into Matrix, though, and I feel like the results will be a lot more interesting, a lot better. And I guess with that in mind, basically, this is why I'm saying the character's a little weird. S6 makes some of her abilities do so much damage that, like, her S2 and S3 feel like they don't work properly anymore. And then, like, the end result is that before you get to S6, and you're probably only at, like, S2 or S3, she might feel like a better character because you're like fully utilizing all of your stuff, blah, blah, blah. And you truly do feel like you're making full use out of her kit. But I think once you get to S6 and then you start juicing up her teammates a bit, you get like a little bit of a weird, oh, this one's kind of making my other ones a bit redundant or useless. And I guess that's the issue if you're literally dealing too much damage. And that might be what the concern is here. So that's that. S6R5 Qingxiao. Does she have one of the highest ceilings in the game? Probably. Is she probably going to be really good in end state? Probably. We'll revisit that once the game mode unlocks, and I guess we'll go from there. Qingxiao's damage will return on Avengers Doomsday. Don't worry. And Avengers Doomsday, guys, it's in 3 days and 22 hours. We're good. Big thanks to Yumi again for letting us demonstrate with this account over here. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.